You are watching Bodhi television, the first and only Buddhist television channel in Nepal. Today, we have a very prominent personality with us who is engaged in the promotion and propagation of Buddhist philosophy and ideals worldwide. He is Dzongsar Khyentse Rinpoche. He is well-known Tibetan Bhutanese Lama, filmmaker and writer. He has made many films such as his four major films are The Cup 1999, Travelers and Magazines 2003, Vara Blessing 2013 and most recently Hema Hema Sing Me a Song While I Wait 2017. Dakini is another film currently being made in Nepal. He is the author of a number of books such as What Makes You Not a Buddhist 2007, Not a Happiness, A Guide to So-Called Preliminary Practices 2012, The Guru Drinks Bourbon 2016 and Best Food Forwards, A Pilgrim's Guide to the Sacred Sites of Buddha 2018 and his other books like Teaching on Negro, Parting from the Four Attachment, What to Do at India's Buddhist Holy Site, Buddha Nature, Introduction to the Middle Way. He also supports charity works including retreat centers, monastic colleges, foundations worldwide for the promotion of Buddhism. Currently, he is in Nepal in connection with making films on Buddhism. Bodhi television got an opportunity to meet and sit with him for his valuable opinion. Today, he will tell us on different aspects of Buddhism. Welcome to Bodhi television Rinpoche. Welcome to Bodhi television Nepal. We are going to have an interview with a very eminent international personality engaged on the promotion of Buddhism. Welcome to Rinpoche.
Thank you.
You frequently come to Nepal. We are very happy. How frequently do you visit Nepal?
Oh, I've been visiting Nepal ever since I was like 12, 13. This is where I come and receive a lot of teachings from many, many masters. My grandfather used to be here too, and one of my main teacher, he has a monastery here. And beside that, Nepal has so many holy places that as a follower of the Buddha, we come here to remind ourselves with the Buddha and his teachings.
You have been engaged now in making a film. Can you highlight little regarding the film that you are making now?
The film I'm making now is, well, first of all, it's not a commercial film. So I think often this part of the world, like Nepal, Bhutan, I don't know, all this Himalayan, the film is always associated with lots of money, profit driven, I don't know, sex, violence, I don't know, glamorous. Because I think the culture of film relatively came quite late, and by the time it arrived here, the film is always, you have a very big influence from Bollywood or Hollywood. So I can understand why people think this way. But the film doesn't have to be always commercial or always something like a stereotype. Boy meets girl or a bank robbery or a police or a hero or villain. The film can be quite artistic. A film can be, how should I say, basically film is a medium. It is a tool to express what you want to express. It could be very, very profound teachings, or it could be a political message, or it could be environmental thing, or it could be just a very realistic sort of exposition of the real life in our day-to-day life, so to speak. It can be very, very simple. Anyway, my film is about how we in this part of the world, we are beginning to get so influenced by materialistic world, scientific world, the world that only cherish proof and reasoning. And we somehow in the process you forget the world of magic and spiritual that does not necessarily have an immediate proof. For instance, if you ask, where is luck? You understand? You can't really scientifically prove. But what I'm trying to say probably is that this kind of magical world, it may not necessarily immediately can be proven by scientific proof, but these are so important. Lot of the part in the world, they don't have it, and you have it. We have it here in Nepal, and we should not lose this. And that is sort of the philosophy behind this film.
Okay, actually, you have given a very noble ideas regarding the film. It's not commercial, definitely. It's very nice. And I would like to know how can we relate its relationship for the promotion of
Buddhism. I will be too arrogant if I say I'm doing this to propagate Buddha Dharma. You understand? I don't want to claim that.
We do it.
I don't want to claim. I don't. I will be too arrogant to say, "Oh, my film is to so that it can help the Buddha Dharma." I don't think. I have. I dare not say this. But there are elements, the Buddhist elements, in the film, and through that, if some people have some sort of inspiration or an interest or even a curiosity, I will take it as a bonus. But again, I repeat here, I don't want to claim that I'm doing this film so that I can propagate the Buddha Dharma.
Actually, in Nepal, the level of Buddhist education, including the awareness on the part of people, seems relatively low.
Yes.
So, what do you suggest to inform, to educate, and to motivate the people?
Are you serious? You are asking this question?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I think there are a lot of things you can do, and you should be doing this. We should be doing this. A few years ago, because I wrote a book about Buddha Dharma, and in it, I dedicate the Buddha, my book to Buddha, and I dedicate this to I said the Prince of India, to whom I dedicated this, and I have received so many messages from Nepal readers, many upset, saying that, hey, Buddha is a Nepali, you are claiming that this is from India. And you know what? I feel very happy that they were upset. Because they should own him. What did Nepal produce in the entire history of the, world? Nothing much. Maybe some yogurt, I don't know, some carving here and there, some statues. I mean, that you export to the world. Buddha has an influence in the entire China, Japan, Korea, Cambodia, Laos, to name a few. Now, Buddha Dharma is even going to the West. And not only some, sort of small pockets of West, it's going to the minds and the heart of the people who are very intelligent, scientists, psychologists, doctors, lawyers. And where does this man come from? From Lumbini, present-day Nepal. So, and also, recently I was when I was traveling, sometimes in the buses and in the cars, there's like stickers. Oh, Buddha was born in Nepal. Okay, this is the thought I occurred. Just to say and get angry that, Buddha is not from India, Buddha is from Nepal, that's not enough. You need to own him. How do you own him? You need to apply his teachings. And I will, probably I will be making a lot of enemies, but Nepalese, not only government, even the individuals, they are more interested in other religion, Christianity or Hinduism. That's fine. Everybody has their, freedom to choose whatever they want to choose. But if they want to really, appreciate, as a human being, we always like to tell people, this is what we have. How many Sherpas I have met? We in Nepal, we have Mount Everest. We are so proud that we have Mount Everest. You should be proud that you have the Shakyamuni Buddha born in Nepal. So how do you do that? Celebrate Buddha's life. Build many, put Buddhist education on the most grassroots level, not only as a religious study, as a historical study, as an anthropology study. I don't know, there's a lot of things you can do. Have national holidays 4 times a year about Buddha's birth, Buddha's turning of the wheel of the Dharma. You should be celebrating him. And then, if the Buddha's teaching has lot of violence, lot of outdated, old-fashioned teachings, then I understand you don't want to keep. But Buddha's teaching has everything that is what we need in the world. So actually, to put Buddhist education, Buddhist wisdom-oriented or based Buddhist wisdom teachings, if you can put this into the kindergarten, into high schools, in the colleges, it will only help first the people here, and then the whole world will come here to learn. The world is getting really crazy. Nepal can teach how not to be crazy based on the teachings that you have, based on the teachings from a Buddha who you guys all want to say, oh no, Buddha was born in Nepal. Just saying Buddha is born in Nepal, getting angry when somebody says Buddha is from India, that's not good enough. You have to own it. And this is also, okay, India, recently maybe some Indians are waking up. They're saying, oh, maybe, Buddha can be, we can, sort of use Buddha for political reason, for I don't know, whatever. But Nepal has a much better chance. Nepal can do it. Nepal is compact. Nepal is, if the Nepalese can have their act together. I don't want to say, all those who want to become Christian or Muslim or Hindus, that is really up to them. And, there's a freedom. But this is important that Nepalese realize. Whatever, religion and the spiritual matter is not simple. It's not like buying a potato. This is something so valuable. Just because some other religion are giving you hospital, just because some other religion are giving you blanket or a bottle of beer, you can't change the spiritual life. Spiritual is so important. Like a Swambhunath, Baudhanath, these things have existed for centuries. Like a Kumari, right? Kumari, these things have existed centuries. This is the heart and the soul of the Nepalese. You can't just because somebody built some hospitals or come with a lot of blankets, free education, then you turn your spirit. That's really, really cheap. You can't do that. Mind is the most important business,
Rinpoche, Bodhi television is working for the promotion and propagation of Buddhist teaching, ideals and philosophy worldwide. And we are in the primary stage of our institutional development. And as you know, you are doing the same for
Okay.
the promotion and propagation of Buddhist philosophy and all that. Where do you see our meeting point?
I don't know about the meeting point, but I can tell you something. The Buddhist stakeholders like priests, monks, high lamas, Rinpoches, Buddhist, Bantes, Bante?
Yes.
High, people who can really, I think they are not doing the job. They're doing, okay, in one way they're doing a great job, but on the other hand, I feel that they're not doing their job well. I think many lamas, including myself, we are so stuck with some culture, old culture. This is nothing to do with the Buddhism. It's just an old culture, Tibetan culture, Nepali culture. Young people in Nepal, they are not interested. They want to listen to pop music. They want to listen to hip hop music. They want to dance. They want to draw tattoo. They want to do this. You understand? What we need to teach young people is how to really work with their emotion. Like Four Noble Truth. It's a perfect. Four Noble Truth is got nothing to do with the Nepali culture. So I think anyone who is really trying to deliver the Buddha's message, we must really learn to deliver it with a present day language, not get stuck with some culture which is not even a Buddhism to begin with.
So, finally, will you please give your message to the people of Nepal as well as to the world through our Bodhi television?
Well, I think I've already kind of spoke quite, strongly earlier. Between material and spirit is much more important. Between the body and the mind is most important. Identity is important. Why do we have a Facebook? Why do we have an Instagram? And why do we put our photo there? And why do we do all kinds of things like different hairstyle, different this, different that? Because we like to tell the other world, this is my identity, this is me. Now, Nepalis, if they want to really keep their identity well, they should really go back to their history and then try to find who was the greatest man that is born in Nepal. Not Shakespeare, not Karl Marx, none of them, not Gandhi, not Shiva, not Brahma, none. Buddha. So they should really then try to read. Okay, Shakyamuni Buddha, what did he say? What did he say? So you read his books. He didn't say anything that is outdated. Every word of the Buddha, every teaching of the Buddha is progressive, it's up to date, it's scientific, and it's close. It is the reality. So this is something what the Nepali should do.
Thank you, Rinpoche, so much.
Okay.
We, on behalf of Bodhi television, take this opportunity to thank you for your noble deeds, also being with us despite of your highly busy schedule. Thank you.